Hello, this is the Happy Hippie. Welcome to this Halloween reading. Yes, I'm doing an extra reading today because it's Halloween. Happy Halloween. And also because it's my birthday. So there you go, an extra reading for you. Okay, so I want you to choose from these three decks and these three fun pumpkins. But before we get into it, let's just talk a little bit about the reading, because these readings are general. They are not one-to-one readings, so you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. I put all the cards I use in the description box, and I also put timestamps, so you can jump straight to your reading once you made your pick. And there might also be something in the numbers of the timestamps that will help you make your pick. So there you go. But let us get into this reading. So you have three fun pumpkins here to choose from. Now, these pumpkins were actually made by my boyfriend. He is very, very creative. He is really great at drawing and making stuff out of wood and all that stuff. So he made these pumpkins for me. So there's a pumpkin here that's kind of an alien pumpkin. That's kind of fun. And in the middle here, on the number 2, we have a pumpkin with a bow tie. And then on number 3, we have the little pumpkin. So the decks that you have to choose from today is on number 1, we have the Villains Tarot from Disney. And then on number 2, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. And on number 3, we have the Hocus Pocus Tarot. So take your time, ask your angels and guides to guide you to pick either number 1, 2, or 3. And I'll be back in a moment and I'll start with number 1. So pause the video if you need more time. Okay, removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1. So if you pick this fun little pumpkin here, then this is your reading. So I'll put it up here. And you also chose the Villains Tarot by Disney. So we're going to use that. I'm going to pull 6 cards of this. And then we're also going to use extra cards today from the Dark Mansion Tarot. So I'm just going to prepare those as well. So I will put them up here. And then we have some other mini cards that we can use later. But let's look at this. I'm also going to use some oracle cards for you today. So I just, lately I've been having so much energy. So maybe it's because it's Halloween, or maybe it's because of my birthday, or just that it's fall. Or maybe it's because I have been doing a lot of work, inwards on me as well as everybody else is doing. So getting rid of some old stuff, that's always good. So let us pull some cards for you, number 1. Let us pull 6 cards from this deck. Now we have the Fool. And we have the King of Wands. That's beautiful. And we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Cups. And we have the Empress. Wow. And then we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so I'm just going to push these up a little bit so we can see all the cards. Okay, underneath we have the Ace of Coins. That's beautiful. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like this is good news for you, number 1, I have to say. With the 10 of Cups, here was a happy home, family life, For some of you, this might be a couple, okay? The King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Might be someone in a fire sign and a water sign. But I do feel like, and that can, of course, create the happy home, family life and everything. And a new offer maybe of a new job or new raise or home or whatever for that couple. So that's one way of reading it. But for others of you, I would say that these cards represent something going on with you. Now the reason is we have the Fool together with the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is where we have left something behind. We are going to hunt for that last cups, or maybe the 2 last cups. Your 9 of Cups is, personal abundance and happiness. And the 10 of Cups is, of course, the home and happy family life. So someone has left something behind to go and hunt for that instead. And the Fool is a representative for a new beginning. So I feel like for some of you, you have left something behind and you have started something new because you felt like whatever it was that you left behind didn't work for you. And it's part of your growth process, because the Empress is about growth and expansion. It's about finding your way. And the King of Wands is someone who is taking leadership. You know, he is a good leader. So you've taken leadership in taking responsibility for your own life, kind of. To go hunt for this happy home family life, finding the stability in your emotional system, hunting for the wealth and this, you know. You're hunting for the ace. And I see judgment underneath here as well. So it's something about maybe hearing some messages from spirit. Or maybe they have guided you in this direction. So all in all, a very good energy here. And if you haven't left this behind, then there is an invitation here to do so. To go hunt for that happiness that you deserve and leave that all behind that doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, and the outcome here looks very beautiful. And now I see the World card here, and that is, you know, about closing off an old chapter and starting anew. So yeah, it's definitely something that's been left behind or going to be left behind so that you can start something new. And from the looks of it, that new is going to be very good. The Lovers, wow. Okay, so that is about, it doesn't have to be love as in a relationship, but it can be, of course. But it can also be a friendship. It can be a partnership with somebody. So for some of you, you have left another partner that didn't work for you, and you are now chasing after or in already a new relationship. And it can be a relationship as in love, friendship, you know, work related, whatever. But it isn't something new definitely happening here. Wow, Ace of Cups. Oh, this is such a beautiful reading. And Ace of Swords. Oh my God, you got 3 aces here. Ah, wow. Okay, so whatever this is that you made this decision to do, number one, you left something behind that did not work and you chose something else instead. Whatever that was, it's beautiful. It's going to work out so well. Oh, wow. Wow. It's very rare that I get this kind of positive reading, I have to say. Let us look at some oracle cards for you. Let us look at some oracle cards. Okay, so this is from the Witch's Kitchen. Protection. Okay. Salt. Okay, so there might be that whatever it was that you left behind might be trying to come back, okay? And that's where they're saying you have to stand your ground and say, no, you know, I'm done with you. I'm done with this situation. I'm done with whatever that was. If it is an old job trying to get you back, or if it is a person that's trying to get you back in a relationship or friendship or whatever, or if this is family related, you know, you have to stand your ground and say, I'm sorry, no, I can't. I have to take care of me. I have to go chase the golden rainbow here because, you know, that's in the Ten of Cups as well. And in the original tarot, it's the rainbow. So you're going after your rainbow here. So, yeah. Joy. Rejoicing in the present. Yeah. Oh, this is so beautiful. I just have to say. Oh, it gives me the chills. So I'm going to also pull one more card here from the Chronicles of Destiny. Oh, yeah. Let's see what you get here. Number 1. Guardian of the Books. Okay. So there might be something that you've been wanting to read up about or learn something more about, or yeah, maybe that's the new beginning as well, that maybe you're starting a whole new career, you know, or maybe you're starting a whole new study, that you chose a different direction in your studies. There's something about learning something new, okay? So, and for me, this is a very positive feeling. So you definitely made the right decision. And this might be a totally new journey for you. And yeah, this feels very good. Let's pull some mini cards for you, number 1. So if you were wondering if it was the right decision, this is a definite yes. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, growth. The leaf growth, beautiful. So, yeah, there's nothing really more to say about that. Coffin, I feel like that is about, it's the same as the death card. Meaning, this is a huge shift in your life, okay? And it's a good shift. It's not death as in death, but it's a huge shift that is in a positive way. One last card. The Hammer, yeah. So for me, that's about force, that's about action, that's about you know, for putting your foot down for first of all, but also with the force, with the energy, with the passion is what I feel in this card as well. One last card for you. The armor. Oh, wow. So yeah, it's just, you're getting into, yeah, and underneath I see the wreath there, so it's kind of a reward. So you're standing tall, you're standing strong. With this whole situation has made you stronger is what I feel, okay? And you standing strong and saying no, protecting yourself from whatever this was, is going to make you even stronger. And whatever this is for you, it was the best decision you ever made, and it's going to work out fine, is what I feel here. There's nothing really more to say here, number one. Okay? Beautiful reading for you. Okay, wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Happy Halloween. Till the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number two. So if you picked this fun little pumpkin with the bow tie, then this is your reading. So I'll put it over here. So we will pull 6 cards from this, and then I have the Dark Mansion Tarot over here that we can pull from as well. And then I have some oracle cards, mini cards, and you name it. So let's go into the reading. I hope you are doing well, number two. I hope you're having a fun celebration if you celebrate Halloween, or if you celebrate Dia de los Muertos, or in Norway we call it Allehelgensdag. So whatever it is that you're celebrating or not celebrating, I hope you're having a grand old time. So let's see here what you get. Judgment card. The Hierophant. The 7 of Presents, which I do believe is 7 of Pentacles, but let me double check. And then we have the Magician. 2 of Potions with probably 2 of Cups. We'll double check that. And the X of Needles, which is probably the Swords. And the Emperor. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I got this right, but let's double check just to be on the safe side, because these different Disney decks, they have some different names of stuff. So let's see. Needles are the mind, so that's the air element. That's Swords. Potions is emotions, that's water. So as I said, Cups. And Presents, that is the Pentacles, as I thought. Okay. So you have the Judgment together with the Magician. You have the Hierophant together with the 2 of Cups. And you have the 7 of Pentacles together with the 10 of Swords. Okay. 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 I think I want to, before I get into that today, I want to pull the Dark Mansion, because I'm going to have one on top. That will expand the understanding of what this is. Okay, so I just want to do that first. The Page of Pentacles. So it was regarding a new offer. Okay. Aha. The Magician twice. Justice. You're seeking justice in a situation here. Knight of Swords underneath there. Might have been some drama. The Emperor and Queen of Potions, so Queen of Cups. The Emperor is someone who can be really stubborn, just to have that said. And I feel, because, you know, here, the 7 of Presents, or 7 of Pentacles, is where we have planted a seed and we're kind of waiting for something to grow. We have done all we can, but we're not seeing any results, so we're getting impatient. And it's coming together with the 10 of Swords, which can be stabbed in the back, but it can also be the end of your hardship. And then I see the Seven of Swords here together with Two of Cups and the Hierophant. The Hierophant can also be someone who's thinking in a very old-fashioned way. And when I see the Emperor over here, I feel like this might be a relationship gone sour. It might be where you feel like someone has been taken away from you. With the Seven of Swords, it's kind of someone is stealing something from you. So you might feel stabbed in the back. You might feel like somebody's stealing something from you or have taken something from you. It might be in a work, situation where you were hoping to get a responsibility, or maybe the responsibility of a new job or a new project, or you were hoping to get a raise. Or it can also be in a friendship situation where you feel like somebody has stabbed you in the back, or in a family situation as well, or even a love situation. So, but it is the feeling of someone has done something and you feel like it's done in a way of that it hurt you in a way. And also when I see underneath here, I saw the Knight of Swords, which can be the card of drama, together with the Justice on top. So it's like you're seeking justice in a situation for something that somebody did to you, okay? And it might have had something to do with a new offer, and that's why I said with the job situation that you might have been wanting the promotion, or might have been passed by in a promotion, or maybe you were wanting a project, wanting the responsibility in a project, and somebody else got it. You've been judged here. So yeah, and because this is new offer, this is feeling like it has been taken away from you. Okay. So that's kind of what I feel. But what is beautiful here is that the Magician has come twice. And that means that it can be solved in a way, okay? But it can be that the Magician, it has to be you who does the job here, okay? Or else it would have been a different card. It wouldn't be the Magician if it was somebody else who was supposed to do this for you. So I feel like this is something you need to address, okay? And it is regarding a relationship in one shape or another, because it's the Two of Cups, which is about relationship. It can be a relationship with a love partner. It can be a relationship with a friend, with a colleague, with a boss. Take it as a resonance family member. But it's regarding something to do with a relation and a new offer, okay? The Emperor is someone who is very stubborn. It can be the card of, yes, you're strong enough. Yes, you got this. But in this situation, I feel like there's somebody who's very stubborn, also because I see the Hierophant, and the Hierophant can very often be, it is a representative for maybe, in the old way of looking at tarot, for a priest, or for someone who was a representative for religion. But and one of the interpretations of that card is that religion is kind of old-fashioned religion, old-fashioned way of looking at things. And so it can be interpreted as someone who's being a little bit rigid, being a little bit, inside the box, not outside the box. This is the way I want it to be, that kind of energy. And when this lands on top, I feel like someone is taking that opportunity away from you because they want stuff done in a certain way. It's kind of the energy of, we have always done it this way, so this is the way it's going to be done, period. I'm not budging, Emperor here. So the Magician then comes, you are seeking the justice, right? And the Magician comes twice. So what you need to do is you actually need to sway this person with your wit, with your magic, with the way you use your words, with whatever it is that's kind of your expertise, is what I feel. So you got some work cut out for you here, number two, I have to say, okay? This is not an easy task. Swaying someone who's really stubborn and set in their ways is never easy. So, yeah. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say here. Romance. Okay, so for some of you, this is a romantic relationship. For others of you, if this is not romance, this is an invitation to speak from your heart, okay? To use your heart to speak for you, because if you get into the ego trap of blame game, then this is never going to work out, okay? So sorry to say. Yeah, this one popped over. Intuition, yeah, using your intuition, getting into your higher self in this situation, not using your ego. Exactly as what I was about to say. So, and I'm sorry to say that you are the one who have to be the bigger person here, but that's kind of what I'm seeing in this reading, that the other person is so rigid and so set in their ways. But at the same time, you want this to work, you know. That popped on out. Interlude. Okay, so taking a pause to think. No, so you know, I wish that I could say that there were other people that could help you, or the other person is going to see this, and this is going to work out well. But I do see that the other person is really, really set in their ways. So what you need to do is take a break and figure out how to word yourself. How can I, you know, talk their language, if you will, to make them understand. And speak from the heart. You know, you speak about the facts and not the pointing of fingers and blame game. That's not going to work. Use your intuition in this, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person is going to take a little bit of persuasion to be able to get them to understand. And you need to do it from the heart. You need to be patient with this person to get them to understand. And definitely use your heart. And this is the bench, yeah. So meeting in a neutral place to discuss this, sitting on a bench in the park to talk together, you know, opening up a little bit, see if you can get that other person to open up a little bit. You need to have this difficult conversation, okay? Yeah, if you want this to be resolved. You can, of course, choose to just leave it all behind, but I feel like you're meant to use your magic and your intuition to solve this situation, okay? Finding your balance, yeah. And it's a give and take, and that's what the justice is about as well. It's the give and take. So even if you feel like, you know, this should all have tipped in my favor because I know I'm right. I know. But if you want this solved, that will not happen. You have to meet them halfway. You have to balance it. Even if you know that the other person is totally wrong, okay? It has to be balanced or else that person will never budge, okay? Yeah, hammer. So this is the only way. Underneath, though, you have the pomegranate, which is a positive, beautiful sign. This is, again, also about the heart. But you have to stand firm, yes. But if you are too firm, you will be hammered back, okay? So the balance here, the justice is very important in this. Let them feel like they won something here, okay? You know, use your wit, use your intuition. Be like the fox a little bit here, okay? Let them feel like they won something. Give them something first so they are willing to meet you halfway. That's kind of what I feel. This is a difficult person. I can see that. And you have my sympathy. Yeah, this is not fun. But that's kind of what you need to do in order for you to solve this, okay? That was the reading for today, number 2. I hope this made sense for you. Thank you so much for being part of it. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 3. So if you picked this funny little pumpkin and this is your reading, I'll put it up here. So I will choose 6 cards from this deck. And then I also have the Dark Mansion Tarot here that we can use to clarify some things. And then some oracle cards and any cards in the end. So happy Halloween to those of you who celebrate Halloween, or Dia de los Muertos. In Norwegian we call it Allehelgens dag. So yeah, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. No, I just wanted to make some extra. I always have some extra energy around this time of year. So there you go. I just wanted to do some extra readings now. When I have the energy, you know, I want to share. So let's do this. Okay, so you got the Temperance card. Wow, beautiful. Okay. And we have Justice. And the King of Pumpkins. I believe that's the King of Pentacles. We will double check. Now this is the Queen of Pumpkins. And the Hierophant. Wow, okay. And we have the King of Candles, which I believe is the King of Wands. Underneath we have Three of Lightning, which is the Three of Swords. Okay. So let us just double check with the book. It is the Hocus Pocus Tarot after all. So we have the pumpkins. Let's double check. That is earth, yes. And candles is fire element. Yes, that's what I thought. So the lightning is, of course, the swords. Yeah. Okay. Okay, underneath here, let's see what it says. The Ace of Candles. Okay, so that's good news. So Ace of Wands underneath the Three of Swords there. I want to put 3 cards on top here before I read it, because I feel like that will give us a little bit more information about the situation here. Ooh, there was one that popped on over. The Hierophant again. Wow. Twice. Okay. The Hermit. Wow, these cards are just flying out here. That's interesting. Okay, so what do we have for the third card here, Spirit? Let me choose the right card for the third here. Okay. Okay, that one needs to be pulled. Okay, that's all right. The Two of Cups. Okay, underneath. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Whew, that was good news. Okay, let's look at it. Are they all in? No, let's see. Well, it's a little bit wonky today, sorry. Okay. Okay, so we have the Hierophant twice here, and we also have the Hermit. So first of all, this is definitely okay. It can be 2 different meanings. This, but I feel like there's a definite message of you really connecting, really listening to Spirit, because there's something they want to say. So that's the first thing I feel here. Now, the Temperance card together with the Queen of Pumpkins. Now, the Queen of Pumpkins is, of course, the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very self-nourishing. She's taking care of herself. She can be a very motherly figure, taking care of her young. You know, that's kind of energy. And it comes together with the Temperance card. And Temperance is about finding your balance, but also about healing. So I feel this is very much about self-healing, okay? Now you have the Hierophant here as well. Now the Hierophant can be representative for a priest, for a rigid way of looking at things, but it can also be representative for spirit, for someone who is a spiritual person. So there might be someone who is a spiritual person who can help you in your healing process. Okay, so that's kind of this story. Now we have a story in the middle here. Justice card together with the the Hierophant. So Justice is where we're trying to find balance. We're trying to balance something out. So the justice might be that you're seeking justice in a situation, or it might also be that you're seeking balance within yourself. Now, with the Hierophant and the Hermit, I would say that this is an invitation to go within to find the balance. You need time in meditation. You need time in silence. You need time to open up to Spirit, okay? You have the King of Pumpkins there, so it can be a representative, of course. There's a King of Pumpkins and a Queen of Pumpkins that can be a couple, you know. But the King of Pumpkins is also someone who is very stable. He has all he needs, you know. All his needs are being met. And it comes together with the King of Candles, which is the King of Wands, and he is a leader. He takes leadership, okay? He's on top of the situation. And that comes together with the Two Cups, which is about, it can be a couple. It can be two men, it can be two women, it can be a man and a woman, you know, no gender specific there. So this, but the Two of Cups can also be, it can be about a relationship, and a love relationship, but it can be about friendship, it can be about work relationship, but it can also be you in a relationship with you, the two parts of you, meaning your spiritual self and your human self. So that might be a situation as well. And the Two of Cups can also be about making a decision, or also about balance again. So it's a lot about balance, I feel, you know, in this reading. And underneath, you know, the situation that is hidden, or that is inside of you, is the Three of Swords, which is you've been hurt. The Three of Swords is about, you can be, you know, that you have experienced something that has hurt you, but it can also be the hurt within you, as in general, that you're healing the hurt within you. And underneath you have the Ace of Wands. So it might be energy, you know, coming up to be felt through and released. And then you also have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is a new offer of something new. So you have two aces here as well, which is good news. But I do feel like, since it is about healing here, and since this comes up, that it might be that there is something within you that you need to allow to come to the surface. It might be something regarding a relationship that you had that isn't fully felt through yet. So you might need to allow it to come up, to be felt through and then released. And that's why they're showing you the Hermit and the Hierophant here, because they really want you to go within and able to heal this, you know, Temperance, to heal it. There is some new opportunities coming here with the Ace of Pentacles and with the Ace of Wands. So it might be that you are in need of releasing this before you can welcome the new in. So that might be a way of looking at this as well. Now, this might also be regarding a relationship, as I said. And then I would say with the Justice, it's about balance. So it might be that there is something within this relationship that is in need of balance so that you don't end up hurt, okay? Or it might be that you have already been hurting each other a little bit, and that's why this balance and this healing is needed. So many ways of reading this, these cards today, number 3, okay? Take what resonates for you. So let's look at some oracle cards. Let's look at some oracle cards for you. This is the Witch's Kitchen Oracle. So let us look at that first. Banishment. Oh, wow. Okay. So in a situation you might have been feeling left out, pushed aside, maybe not heard in a conversation, maybe, you know, feeling like, you know, with the black pepper, if you get black pepper kind of grinding it and you get it in your nose, you start sneezing and, oh, you know, it doesn't feel good. So it might be that you have been feeling like, oh, you know, you don't want to touch it, or you don't want to be a part of it, or you kind of push that aside, or, you know, that kind of situation. So it might be you who did the banishment, or you might have been kind of pushed aside by somebody else in a relationship. And it can be, of course, a love relationship, friendship, work related, whatever, but there is something about a balance in a relationship here. Okay. So yeah, then I understand why this card came up. If you have been feeling pushed aside by something or someone that hurt you. But the answer is in the middle of this whole reading, which is the Hermit card here. The answer is to go within. You have to feel it through, you see. You have to let it go. Okay, this fell out. The love and legacy of our DNA ancestors. Okay. So this might mean two things. That this can be one of your ancestors, meaning it might be parents, grandparents, something like that in this situation as well. But the ancestors can also be people who have passed over, who are on the other side, watching over you, wanting to help you. And also, a third way of looking at this is that the healing process going on here is actually also healing your DNA lineage. Okay. Now this popped over. The gatekeeper. Okay. So you might want to contact your gatekeeper or your guardian angel or your spirit guide. There might be a message from them to you that they want to convey, number 3, okay? Since that card pops up. Okay, now these just popped on up. Are they? Yeah, okay. They want me to take them. So you got the sun. Oh, that's so beautiful. You got the horse and you got the flag. Okay. Now, the sun is, of course, extremely positive. So there is a positive outcome of this once you felt this through. And that's why you have these aces over here as well. There's new offers and the new beginning kind of happening after all of this has been felt through. But I'm going to put that over here because I feel like there is something you need to allow to come up. Hence all this go inwards kind of messages. And once that has been released, the sun will come out tomorrow. You know, the sun will come out tomorrow. So, you know, that's kind of the feeling I'm getting here. And the horse is an animal that is very healing. It's an animal that's very gentle. Even though it's so strong, it's also very gentle at the same time. So it's a balance of when to, you know, stand firm and be strong and when to be gentle. Okay, so it's finding that balance as well in the situation or the way you treat these people. Now the flag. Okay, the flag can, of course, be a red flag. But you see inside here, you can actually see a face. Can you see that in the flag? So it's kind of a spiritual thing. So the flag can also be a reminder or spirit trying to say, hello, we are here and we have a message for you. Are you listening? You know, so that might be as well. Underneath you have the lantern, and the lantern for me is about showing the way, seeing the way clearly. And they are trying to contact you. It might be your ancestors trying to contact you as well. Trying to show you the way here, especially with the gatekeeper and the ancestors card here and this one. And also the lantern, that there's somebody who's trying to kind of show you the light, show you the way here to move forward in this situation. So maybe you should set aside the time to really go within and listen. And really go within and feel. Allow whatever emotions to come up, okay? Don't let yourself hold, or don't let ego rather hold those emotions back. If you feel you need the help of a therapist, then contact a therapist or a spiritual guide or somebody who can hold your hand so they help you let go of this. Because I feel as soon as you have let go of all of this, then these new situations are kind of waiting to come in for you. And there's a lot of healing going on here, okay? So I feel like this whole situation is regarding healing, okay? It's a huge step on your journey. It's a huge possibility for you to take kind of a leap forward, I feel. And the outcome can be really, really beautiful with the sun and these two aces over here, okay? So let yourself be guided by spirit, by ancestors on this journey here through whatever this is for you. And I feel like the outcome is going to be very beautiful for you. Okay. That's the reading for today, number 3. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm wishing you a beautiful day and happy Halloween, everybody. And until the next time I see you.